Well, seems fairly obvious. Ooh, wait a minute. The words. Right. Say the words. Klaatu, Barata, necktie, nectar, nickel.
Noodle. It's an N-word. It's definitely an N-word.
It's definitely an N-word. Klaatu, Barata,
Okay, then.
That's it.
Ash, you were making me a little scared there with that whole N-word thing. They were gonna say, like, Nick or something. Welcome to episode 100 and Jeebus. What episode are we at over here? I don't even know anymore. 174 of Nick the Rat Radio. Coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. I'm Nick the Rat. And this is the only podcast coming to you live from the sewers. You can't find it anywhere else, I'm telling you. I've looked. There's not any. If you look up sewers and podcast, you're just going to find one El Rodente, me. And you're also probably going to find a nice beer. So grab your beers, grab your deers, whatever else you want to grab. Just grab it now, quick, before the show starts and you're not on the train anymore with us. Cheers, everybody. That's a good one. Tonight, this Wednesday, April 17th, 2019, tonight, we're talking about curses. Curses. Because a couple shows ago, there was just so many issues in a row, it had to have been a curse. So maybe if we figure these curses out, maybe we could stop them. And I've got a lot of ideas. Let me tell you. Oh boy, do I have a lot of ideas. And they're usually not all that safe for work. So if you're at work, please crank up the volume if you want to get that pink slip quicker. We're going to be having phone calls. We're going to be having news. We're going to be having some stories too. We have, I think it's another Bigfoot assault. And somebody else, there's a special story too. I think we'll have to check to see if that came in. We got the news and the thing, and we're talking about curses. What else do we have? Usually we have something else here. We got chat. Yeah, you could go to the chat room. Tons of chats going on, thanks to Strange Luck. All the chats are compound together in one black hole of goodness. Anybody else think that maybe taking pictures of the black holes probably not very good luck, like it's going to curse us? Maybe the black hole didn't want to be seen. Maybe that's why it's a black hole, huh? We might be doomed as a society, as a civilization. It's coming to get us. But hopefully, maybe tonight we could break that curse. And we could live on. But we don't know. The Sky is the Limit by Dream Zone. Whoa, welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. That was Dream Zone, Sky's the Limit. All the music is on SoundCloud. It's all CC BY 3.0. It's all 100% free for you to do what you will with. So if you want to get that, you could go look for that there. Or you could do a search for Nick the Rat on SoundCloud, and it's under my likes. If you go there now, you're going to get all the other songs ruined for the night, so don't go there, okay? Don't be a jerk. Jerk-free zone. Unless you're feeling a little randy. So I was trying to find, like, the first curse. Like, what is a curse? Is there even, like, a Wikipedia for a curse? Yeah, there is. So we should probably just read the Wikipedia. A curse, also called a jinx, hex, or erection, what does that say? Is any expressed wish that some form of adversity or misfortune will befall or attach to some other entity. One or more persons, a place, or an object. Wow, you could curse an object. I think I might put a curse on Kyle's bones. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later. Yeah, there's a whole bunch more other stuff there, but we don't really have to go through it. It's basically, you know, it's a bad thing. It's wishing badly upon somebody. So then I was trying to figure out what the first curse was. Like, there's got to be the first curse, and I was like, well, you know, maybe it was like mummies or ancient times. But then I was like, hey, maybe it was just like God and Adam and Eve. That happened like right after the Big Bang, right? So right after the Big Bang, there was this whole God and Adam and Eve thing. Apparently, they ate an apple, so then God cursed women to have childbirth pain. And he made man had to work hard. I don't know, that's a pretty lame, a pretty lame curse. Like, there's so many other curses out there that are probably really cool. Like, if you're gonna curse somebody, like, oh, I'm gonna make childbirth hurt, that already hurts. So I think God was not being very creative there. Or wait, maybe that's why. I should probably looked into that a little bit further. Also, well, I was looking into it, and they were talking about the serpent that gave Adam and Eve the apple, and God was a little pissed off at him. So then he made the serpent slither, like he's gonna make him slither. So then I started to think maybe serpents were reptilian aliens. Maybe God was just like a guy with a loudspeaker on a spaceship, and they were just fucking with humans. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of questions that I can't answer. Okay. But we're going to look more into it tonight. We're going to get really deep into this curse thing. That might have been the first written curse. I don't know. Maybe later you could give me a call at 917-719-5923. If you know, there's like, I don't know what's getting biblical in here, but there's the original sin. Maybe there was like an original curse. Pandora's box or something. Maybe the Big Bang was Pandora's box. And it cursed existence by existing. Because without existing, you can't not exist anymore. So it said, I'm going to make you exist so you won't exist after. I don't know. This is going to be I'm going to bring it down to earth and science a little bit later. I think I have scientific proof for these curses. I think there's something that needs to be said about it. But we also really need to listen to the news from Zindu, because I didn't pay him all that money for nothing.
Hello, humans! Ha ha! Or rats, or whatever fuzzy animal or lizard creature, insectoid you might be. Your favorite alien news host, Zindu, is back. And guess what, everybody? I have a really good comment for humanity. Something good might happen soon for you humans of Earth. We on planet Oktar have had gene therapy for years. Our people don't get cancer, AIDS, anything, syphilis, the measles, nothing. Basically, we can go around having sex with each other, but due to religious reasons, we don't. So, it looks like CRISPR trials have finally been being used in America. Yes, you've heard it. Y'all were crazy about the Chinese CRISPR babies being immune to AIDS, and maybe whoever else know what other superpowers they might have. We'll find out when they're teenagers, because that's when that sort of seems to kick in. In America, yes, the U.S. of is now using CRISPR on humans as well. Sorry, I'm a little gassy. In Boston, 2 cancer patients had some immune cells jazzed up with CRISPR and stuck right back up in their assholes in hopes that it will overtake and destroy the cancer cells. Now, it's going to take a long time to figure this out because it's not an exact science, which is weird because it's an exact science. But either way, we never really done this before. I guess they haven't tried it in rats because usually that's where they started from. You'd think that they would try it in smaller animals before trying it in humans, but I guess these lucky humans got to be the first rats on the rat table to get the stuff put into them. So yeah, good luck, humans. This might work. They're finally letting you do it in America. Sooner or later, you're gonna have superhumans running around. There's gonna be a war, and then Star Trek, right? Yeah. Zindo for the Dark Sewer Network News. Signing out.
Snap, crackle, pop. Zindu's always off the rails. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is probably just a kinda. But if you know more about it, you could call me and leave me a message. I think I have a new voicemail message thing. It's kind of funny. I think it works. If you call me now and leave a voicemail, I'll read it on the air. Yeah, I will read your voicemail. That's not really how it works, you dope. Also, you could email me at nick@nicktherat.com. And if you put the title to Gas Blast, I'll read it on the air, live. I think I have a Gas Blast, actually. I think we only have one this week. So maybe I should just get that out of the way right now. Let's see. That's not that. It's not there. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Gas Blast. I haven't read this yet. Google listens to everything. Hey Nick, I am an Apex Legends scrub lord and would appreciate any advice you could give to someone like me who is tired of getting dabbed on every game. Okay, I could give you some advice. Which Apex Legends tune or tunes do you main? Mine are Bloodhound and Lifeline. Those are good. What is your favorite drop location? I like the swamp area. Swamp area, or actually, I'll give you some hints on how to play with. I'll answer all these questions in a second. What is your favorite weapon? How many games have you won? Like every game I play. Do you wish there was a single player mode? I don't know how they could do it. They just play Titanfall 2. Play Titanfall 2, and that'll rub your nub. Do you pwn noobs? And if so, how many per game? Usually like 6 or 7. And how can I pwn noobs? All right, well, actually, I've stopped playing Apex Legends because I've mastered it, and they need more maps in there. I know I'm talking about video games right now, and everybody just tuning out, but you should be tuning in. Apex Legends, what you got to do is just not even fight. You get more points if you just hide and be a little bitch. So this is what you do. Go to places where you don't hear any gunfire. Run away from it. And if you have a team, run away from your team too, because your team just wants to fight people. So I like to do this. I like to dive into places where most people don't want to go. And it just pisses them off, so they quit. So that's another shitty thing, that my team rage quits. So your team rage quits. Just do some looting and scooting. and hide and highfalutin, scootin' and lootin'. I liked the Peacekeeper or a shotgun, any of those two, and a sniper rifle. So you grab that weapon, set up. You'd look for some the sticky grenades. You need those, and that's basically all you do. Then just hide at the edge of the ring because the ring's closing. Just hide at the edge. You're gonna be one of the last 3 people in the game. I'm telling you, and you're gonna get a ton of points. But at that point, what's the point of even playing? And sadly, I started playing Final Fantasy 14. All right, so that was a gas blast. Thank you for that. Maybe we could, yeah, it's definitely camping. It's kind of funny too because nobody expects a camper in that game because you could just run up and shoot people in the face, which also works. That's another. Okay, I'll give you one more tip, a good one if you want to get kills. Make sure you're aiming before you shoot. Now, that might sound like, oh, okay. But a lot of people, even me, Ducky, it's kind of free right now. If you have Amazon Prime. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the show right now and give me like $4 or something. Make sure your center thing is on the person before you click. See, a lot of people do spray and pray. It's like, oh, there's somebody on the screen. I just got to wiggle my wrist and push the button. No, you got to actually aim. Use your brain, aim. Now, if you do that, you're going to be fine. Camping is boring. It's very boring. Unless you like to listen to the sound effects of the map and shit. All right, so those are my Apex Legends tips, and until they come out with a new map or something, I'm probably not going to play it that much. And your mains are fun. I like those mains. I like all of them. We could probably do a voicemail now, but I think we're just going to play another song now. We're going to get to another song because you're probably bored of listening to hearing me talk. So let's play another song. We'll get back. We'll listen to some voicemail. We'll have a good time. We're talking about curses. Yeah, also, if you camp, your team will curse you. Krill, if Daft Punk made Resonance.
Quantum computing, and just to summarize the article, quantum computing is bullcrap.
small rat.
Boom. That's a krill. Whoa. Hey. Ho. Hey. Hey. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Ee. Okay, Ooh. Ee. Ooh. Ting tang. Walla walla. Bang bang. Weren't the chipmunks cursed? They were like kids that were turned into chipmunks or something. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. Before I go on, I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers and donators. Rat bless you. You people make the show worth doing. It takes 5, 6, 7 hours a week to make this couple hours long show. And the pesos are worth it. It lets me drink these beers during the show. So thank you. Oh wait, am I also doing? You know what? I just realized I didn't send out the last art giveaway. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm sorry, person that I was supposed to send it to. I promise I'll send it tomorrow. Should I do another art giveaway? Is there anybody? If I get a yes in the chat room or a no, then whoever says the first one. Yes, no, new art giveaway. Oh, we got a yes. Okay, so we're doing another art giveaway. The secret word is... Let's make this a good one. Because it's only good if it's a good one, right? The secret art giveaway. The secret phrase that pays is, "Ooh, Nick, it's so big." There you go. Ooh, Nick, it's so big. So when I open up the phone lines later, if you give me a call and say that, you too could win some sweet little art that I'll probably be late sending it out. I was good for the first couple of weeks, but you know, you get a little tired doing all that work. I'm doing stuff for free over here now, which is fine. So let's get back to curses, everybody. We did all the praising of people. We got to get into curses. So what are some popular curses? Now, I think the most popular current curse is the curse of 27. Now, you might be like, what the hell is the curse of 27? That is the age that a lot of famous people seem to die at. But there's one thing I don't really like about this curse. Most of these people are all a bunch of drug addicts, too. Seems to be, I guess maybe that's the curse of the drug addict. It doesn't even have to be a famous. I'm sure millions of drug addicts that aren't famous died at 27 as well. We got Kurt Cobain, 27. Amy Winehouse, 27. Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Robert Johnson, I don't know who that is. Brian Jones, Ron Pigpen Kernan from the Grateful Dead, Chris Bell, D. Boone, the Minuteman, and Richard Edwards from Maniac Street Preachers. So if you're a drug addict, you better stop it or you might die at 27. Actually, I don't know how all these people died. I just know the first couple died from their wife shooting them in the face or drugs, you know. So it could be either one of those two. We have some other curses. We should maybe we should talk about other curses as well. This one I like. This one. There's a Oatsy. Kind of sounds like Goatsy. So there were some scientists digging around. Actually, let me bring this guy up over here really quick because there was a couple things with this guy that we have to look into. You know what? I don't care that much about it. I'll give you the gist of it. I know the gist of Otzi. He had a ring on one finger and he liked to spread his butt. So they found this guy in the ice, believed to live between 3,400 BC and 3,100 BC. So pretty much the scientists dug him out of this ice, super well preserved, and it seems like everybody that touched him or dug him out all died. They died in car crashes, heart attacks. Bad stuff happened to these people. And there's more fucked up stuff about this Otzi. See, Otzi. Oh yeah, the white lighter thing for 27. I read about that too. So Otzi, if you touched him or you did anything with him, he'd fuck you up. And they got him out of ice. But the thing is, this happened. They dug him out at 91, and they put him in a museum. Now I don't know, but 91 Otzi, a curse. I'm thinking global warming. You know what I mean? I think maybe Otzi, we have to put this guy back in ice. We could save the world. Somebody call AOC. Somebody. Get AOC on the phone. We're going to put this motherfucker in there. Museums existed back then. Okay, maybe we should do... Wait, yeah, we should do... Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play some Zindu. We're going to play a song. We're going to play a story. Then we'll... I was going to say something that rammed with sound, but not. We're just going to play some... We're going to play some... Play some Zindu. Put a little Zindu on there. Put a little Zindu.
Zindu 1, Zindu 2, Zindu 2. That's me, everybody. Zindu, everybody. Yeah. Sit down. Stop applauding, everybody. Yes, I know I'm great. I'm fantastic. I look beautiful and I smell great. But it's time for the news. New York, the great state that Nick the Rat and I operate from, we're under attack from unvaccinated people or people in the government with needles. It's either side of the thing here. A New York judge. What does he do here? He banned something. He rules in favor of unvaccinated children spreading measles with impunity. So basically the state judge has ruled against one of New York County's efforts to stem a massive measles outbreak, arguing that the county cannot ban unvaccinated minors from public places. All right, but then there was, I think, de Blasio or some mayor. There was a Jewish school. Let me just look through a quick thing. Jewish school and measles. Jewish school, New York, measles. All right, we're doing on-the-fly stuff here. Yeah, so there was a measles outbreak in a yeshiva, and it's closed by New York City health officials. So, yeah, it's completely closed down. The school, they closed it. They're like, if your kid's not getting shot up, then they're not coming to school. The Jewish people are like, we can't get shot out with this measles vaccination. Yes, de Blasio. If you're also, check it out. If you're not vaccinated, you could face a $1,000 fine. So if you don't get this shot, which I don't think it's deadly. Measles, deadly? You're sick for a week. How many deaths from measles? Like, the common cold probably kills more people than the measles, maybe because of the vaccination. You know what? I'm not going to even look at this up. This is not either here nor there. You know what? You shoot your humans up with the measles.
Where are you going with this?
The thing, or you don't shoot them up with the thing. And either way, you're basically getting ripped off and robbed by your medical system, insurance systems, and the rent's too goddamn high, and you're being taxed out of your asshole. But oh my God, they got people all over the whole city. Well, you're red, you're blue, I fucking hate you, you're this, you're that, I hate you, you're not this, you're not, I hate you. But then there's all these, like, people that want to be, like, socially acceptable, warrior type people, and they're like, you shouldn't hate anybody. But then they hate you. So it's really weird, like, it's so It's so head-to-head, the competition between your humans. It's great. It's come to a boiling point. I can't wait to see the great war of 2022, where you guys have a boxing match with pillows until you fucking give up and you say, you know what, we're all pieces of shit. Let's all just jerk off into the same petri dish and live life like we should. Free with money. But no, you guys are all being confused and led astray by your politicians and people in the media and rich people and all that shit. But just so you go head to head with each other, and it makes you stupid, dumb slaves, all of you. Like this whole measles vaccination thing. You're gonna be. If you say you're for it, people are gonna hate you, and if you say you're against it, people are gonna hate you. And that's basically everything that happened. You know, how come there can't just be how come we can't just have a conversation like, you know, I don't like this. Okay, well, let's talk about it. Or I like this. Or, okay, let's talk about that. And instead of like, oh, I like this. Fuck you, die, you piece of shit. I'm going to punch you in the face because that's my legal right.
Oh, boy.
I don't get it, people. You're a bunch of fucking retards. I'm happy I'm in the sewer and not on the streets. This is Zindu reporting to you live from the Dark Sewer Network News Network.
I don't know. Zindu doesn't have vacation time. Don't suggest that. We're gonna play a quick advertisement. No, we can't give him time off. Play the ad.
You heard of sarcophagus soda? It gave people salmonella, cancer, irritable bowel syndrome, anxiety, sweaty palms, a curse on their family, and a plague on their city. Give up that shit and get down with the real sickness. Sewer pipe pop, the best cola in any urban environment. The sweetest, the freshest, the tastiest sewer sludge you could cram into a can. This can will give you hair on your chest, bigger biceps, a super libido. Yeah, you heard me. This stuff's gonna get you off. Sewer pipe pop is the best soda in the market. So put down the sarcophagus shit and pick up a can of sewer pipe pop. Isn't it a little weird that this is like an urban thing and we're calling it pop and not soda? It's not even cola. It's not sewer can cola. It should be dark sewer soda. That's what we're going to call it. Yeah, we're going to call it dark sewer soda. Get yours today for only $69.99 on the Dark Sewer Network.
Sounds thick. God damn, that was... You could use that soda as a weapon by Pecs.
In the morning to you, sir.
sucker.
Nick the Rat.
It's true.
Nick the Rat!
Welcome back to Nick the Rat. That was Pecs with Weapon. Tonight we're talking about curses. And there's a couple of ways to lift curses too that I know of. Not going to spend too much time on this because I don't want to give away all the secrets. But if you have a particular curse that you need to be lifted, if you send me some money, I'll send you the cure. Like how to lift the curse from you. So I'm only going to give you a little taste. A little itty bitty taste of how to lift some curses. But I'm not going to give you all of the things. Because A, I don't know what curse you have, and B, if I can make money off of my knowledge, then why not, you know? Well, okay, so a good way to lift curses is with oils. Oils, sometimes rubbing it on your skin, sometimes ingesting it, sometimes just smelling it. Now, if you want to find a really good place for some really pure oil, look no further than your refrigerator. Because mayonnaise has a shitload of oil in it, and let me tell you, it's the purest oil ever. It's like white magic. It defeats that black magic. You just rub if you're feeling like something bad's happening. A generic cure-all oil? Mayo. Rub it on your face. Rub it on your tits, rub it on your ass. And don't worry about it. Just leave your house. Just go outside, covered in mayo. It's good when the sunlight hits it. It'll help the healing power sink in. Now, if people are looking at you weird and all that, just tell them to fuck off and tell them that you're vaccinated. And they won't know how to respond after you say that. Their brain will pop, okay? So rub oil, mayonnaise oil on your body, and then go out there and lift that curse, buddy boy. Another good way to lift curses is usually... Did we listen to this Zindu already? Hold on one second. I just want to see if we heard this.
This is Zindu, the biggest, baddest motherfucker.
Yeah, we didn't hear that one yet. We're not going to listen to Zindu right now. Another good way to lift curses are by words. Words said in a certain way. Words that mean something. You don't want to fuck it up like Ash did and bring fucking demons to Earth. Time travel, all that shit. Yeah. Gotta be the right words. And sometimes the right words comes in the form of a story. So let's all together think of something that you might feel is cursing you right now. Do you have everybody in the thing? Okay, everybody. Because we all think something's cursing us. Tax day just happened. We probably think the government's cursing us. So if that's your default, we all paid taxes, right? Just put that into your mind. Put that in your mind. And now let's listen to a story. And this should lift that curse. So let's just, everybody gather around. And let's listen to a story.
My Blood, Your Blood, Our Blood. By Nadia Gruber, a.k.a. Illuminatia. James was like any other college student. He was on the high end of the average intelligence spectrum, not a genius, but smart enough to attend Johns Hopkins University. He aspired to be a plastic surgeon. He once had to have his face regrafted after a fireworks accident in his youth that caused third-degree burns on half of his face. Miraculously, the surgeons were able to make his face minimally scarred. The scarring wasn't invisible, mind you, but it was not egregious enough to attract looks of pity from total strangers in public places, and was even good-looking enough for some women to find him attractive. So, he felt a personal obligation to pay this forward. So, overall, what we have here is a young man who's intelligent, somewhat good-looking, on his way to being successful, and had a goal to help others. Unfortunately, James was also a cannibal. This unfortunate circumstance caused an extremely confusing moral contradiction within him. The stress of it often manifested itself physiologically in the form of indigestion. On one hand, he wanted to help others, but he also wanted to eat them. Like other people with this particular mental disorder, the urge to eat human flesh became so strong from time to time that he needed to find a victim. He tried to maintain a single victim for as long as he could by only eating small portions for breakfast and then freezing the rest. He was skillful in preventing any suspicion from his roommates, stating that he was on a strictly keto diet, which required him to eat massive amounts of protein. He even worked out often to justify his high protein consumption and was very well built. His roommates even allowed James to have his own chest freezer in the garage of the house they shared, on the condition that James pay a larger percent of the energy bill than the others, which James did gladly. During the time he was out of human, he would sustain himself on pork, which tasted more like human than any other meat. However, it lacked the flavor of the victim's terror. Like many other students, James enjoyed attending parties. As a med student, this was a rare occurrence. However, James made time for them because he needed to restock on human, like any responsible cannibal. James arrived at one of these parties well after it started, well after people had already become drunk and high on a myriad of drugs. This was advantageous to James, since people in this state often had unreliable memories and wouldn't be able to recall who kidnapped who. With no body to find, the missing person remains, quote-unquote, missing, and people hung on to the hope that they would be found one day, when in reality, James would be a couple blocks away eating a portion of their calf with eggs and toast in the morning before an exam. So the hunt commenced. James walked around with a cup of non-alcoholic margarita mix in his hand, as to not cause suspicion from the other students, being the only person not drinking alcohol. Not that they noticed, but he decided to take this precaution anyway. He patrolled the residence for someone who was more aloof than the rest of the crowd. It didn't take him very long to spot a girl who was away from the rest of the party in another room. She was squatting down with a drink in her hand and petting the household cat. "Yeah, I need a break from the crowd too," said James, now leaning on the door jamb. The girl looked slowly up at James and smiled shyly. "Yeah," she said, "I like these parties once in a while, but sometimes I need a little recharge time." James squatted next to the girl and joined her in petting the cat. "I'm James," he said, extending a hand towards her. "A fellow wannabe extrovert introvert." The girl snorted at this in understanding. "I'm April," she said, taking James's hand firmly, giving it a good shake. She's muscular, James thought. This is good. James and April hit it off well. They talked about their majors. April was in school for dentistry, where they were from, the TV shows they were watching, and other light conversation topics. Pretty soon, the conversation got more intimate, because James was getting hungry. He was eyeing her up and down. April thought he was just checking her out, when he was actually admiring the lean muscle she had, and how good it would be in chili. "Hey," said James, "would you like to get a milkshake somewhere? Maybe we can find a 24-hour diner so we can talk without shouting?" April's eyes lit up at the suggestion. "Yes," she said, "I could definitely go for a milkshake." The trap was set. James's heart began to race with excitement. The two left, and April led him to her car. "Where to?" she asked. James took out his phone and started to search for a place. The place wasn't a 24-hour diner, however. He was trying to find a place in the middle of nowhere. "Okay," he said, "let's go up the street here." After a little while, April made a turn somewhere that led them down a rather deserted area. "Oh crap," she said. "This is the way back to my parents' house. I must have just been driving on autopilot." "Oh, that's okay," said James. This was a fortunate turn of events for James. Just pull over here for a bit. My signal is lost, but I have the map on my phone still, so maybe we can still figure out where we're going." April did as she was told. She turned to James and she smiled shyly. "James?" she asked. "You..." As if no time passed at all, James suddenly found himself tied up in a chair somewhere in a damp place, which he assumed was a basement. He saw the silhouette of someone hunched over a table. "April," called James weakly. The figure turned and the light hit her face. Yes, it was April. "James," she said in surprise. I'm so sorry. I must have miscalculated how much anesthesia I needed." James cocked his head to one side. He recognized this scene. He was all too familiar with it, in fact, except generally the roles were reversed. April, listen." April ignored him. She pulled out a vial and a syringe from a cabinet and attached a needle to the syringe. She pulled out about 1 ml of clear liquid and flicked it twice. "I'm sorry, James. I didn't want to scare you. I wanted this to be as painless as possible. Damn me for misjudging the dose I needed," she said, stamping her foot. "April," James said again, I was going to eat you." April's face twisted in amusement. "I'm sure I would have enjoyed that, James. I'm sorry I deceived you." "No," James insisted. "I was going to kill you, and then I was going to eat you." April lowered the needle and stared at James, shocked. You were?" "Yes, April. I was hunting you. I was going to choke you out, and then I was going to take you to the lab I'm interning at. I was going to cut you up into pieces and store you in my freezer. I was thinking of how delicious you would be in chili." April stared at James, still shocked. "April, were you going to eat me?" James asked. April turned white. She looked down at her feet, processing the information she just received, and looked over at the table she was leaning over. She looked over at James again and sighed. "Yes," April admitted. She burst into tears. "April!" cried James. "April, listen to me. I understand, April. I do. Listen to me. If you need to eat me, do it. I deserve it. The irony, a cannibal's life ended by a cannibal. April, do as you must. Eat me. The world will be better off." April cried harder. "I'm sorry, James. I'm so sorry." James could feel the guilt and shame she felt. It was the same he felt. He felt tears trail down his cheek. "April," he said again. "April, do what you need to do, my love. Do it." He surprised himself at his own words. "My love" came out of his mouth spontaneously, as though it were completely natural and right to do so. April looked shocked as well. She stood, staring, sniffling, her arms hanging to her side, still holding the syringe in her right hand. "James," she whispered. "James." "April," he called back to her. She dropped the syringe and she rushed over to James. She flung her arms around his neck and she kissed him firmly on the mouth. James, being restrained, could not hold her back, but he kissed her passionately nonetheless, tasting her tears as they dribbled down her face onto her lips. With red eyes, she looked him up and down. Then she turned around and ran to her table. She procured a rather large bone saw and approached James quickly. James readied himself to be cut to pieces, but she used it instead to cut his ropes loose. Once he was free, he fell forward and grasped April in his arms. They held each other and kissed passionately. April started to tear at James's shirt to remove it. James, although he was still drowsy from the anesthesia, still managed to grow hard as he also assisted April with removing her clothes. Then, in that basement, where so many were murdered and eaten, April and James made love. The two lived a happy life together. They adopted each other's methods of hunting, killing, and storing people. They did their best to target those who were crazy or had homicidal or suicidal tendencies. But sometimes they had to kill the occasional lonely cat lady. They were both wealthy and lived in a very upscale neighborhood in La Jolla, California. They had a large 4,500 square foot house that overlooked the ocean, an infinity pool, a large jacuzzi, and a garage that housed a Tesla and a Ferrari. They hosted the most fabulous parties and fundraising events there. They were madly in love for years, and every year, on their wedding anniversary, they removed a small, inconspicuous portion of their own body, cooked it, and exchanged them for the other to eat, over a glass of Chianti. That is, up until they were both arrested, shortly after a dinner guest had discovered a human head in a chest freezer in their garage. They were both executed on the same day.
Well, that was amazing. I feel all the curses ever lifted from everybody simultaneously. I don't know. I think my favorite part was maybe the word Tesla. I joke. I kid. Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is Nick the Rat Radio. That was the great Illuminatia with a great story for everybody. I haven't played any voicemail yet, so let's just do a quick voicemail. Let's see what's going on over here. We're going to open up the... Oh, it's midnight in the sewers, too, everybody. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's midnight in the goddamn sewers. So we're going to listen to a voicemail, and we're going to have a good old time listening to it, because if you didn't, then... And why else would you listen to the show? 917-719-5923. Maybe I should have tested the voice line beforehand. Let's try that one more time. Maybe if I attach the... Fuck me. Hold on. Okay. Let's do it now.
Good day. This is Bert Gerton from the Law Office of Bing and Douche, calling about two irregularities that we discovered during our audit of Dark Sewer's financial records.
What?
The first concerns an employee named Nick the Rat. Mr. the Rat appears to have failed to file a single tax return in the last 3 years of working for your company.
What?
This is highly irregular because, especially since at standard podcaster compensation, Mr. the Rat would fall well below the poverty line and would be due a sizable tax return if only he would file for it. The second discrepancy involves an employee named Zindu. According to your records, his salary is more than twice that of any other Dark Sewer employee, yet his tax returns list his compensation as, I quote, peanuts and slave wages.
No.
Obviously, there's a discrepancy here that will need to be resolved. Please contact the Bing and Douche Financial Services Department at 917-719-5923 at your earliest convenience to help clear up this confusion. Thank you.
It's not true. It's not. Is that? Do I have to call my lawyer? I think I might have to call my lawyers right now. We're gonna listen to a song really quick, and then we'll open up the phone lines. I don't know. I've been waiting for this point in a long time. This point. This breaking point. Oh my God. It's Nihilor. He's back, and he is better than ever. Let's listen to some Nihilor. Breaking point, though. It's not true. I don't pay him in peanuts. God damn it! I'll be right back. I gotta make sure. I'm gonna make sure my lawyer. God damn it.
You're a badass motherfucker.
It's true.
Unmute that fucking tap.
Anyway, I'm going to get this party started.
That is interesting. But still, if I can't have Nick the Rat on my station, it's not going to be a good station. And I just don't know if Nick can if the public airwaves.
Are you running Nick on the No Agenda stream?
Absolutely. Live, baby. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Even you listen to Nick the Rat. Come on.
I have listened.
All right. Anyway,
I listened.
The point of the segment was, you typically would wind up by saying, "Wow, corporate media sucks. Podcasting's where it's at."
Holy crap. That was Nihilore, Breaking Point. And wow. Big shout out to Ryzen on Midnight Express. I have to go back there every now and then. Those are some good people on the Midnight Express. Art Bell, you introduced me to so many good people. The paranormal community. I don't care what Dr. Speaker 8 thinks is gonna kill him. Don't tell him that I have giant laser beams pointing at him as we speak. Just waiting to hit that button. But boy, oh boy. Let me just tell you, I just got a donation right here. This is going to help us out for at least a month or two. $69 million and 99 cents. And that's coming from, that's beautiful. But trust me, I pay my taxes. on all that. Midnight Express on Ryzen. Thank you, guys. Sorry. It hits me. Right in the... Okay, we're talking about curses tonight on Nick the Rat Radio. We got a lot more curses to talk about. James Dino. James Dean. I don't think he died at 27, but he did die. Okay, this is a weird one. Obi-Wan Kenobi tried to warn James Dean. This is true. I'm not lying to you. You look it up. Obi-Wan. He warned James Dean. He saw his car. He's like, "Don't drive that piece of shit. You're gonna die." He's like, "Please, don't get in that little fucking monster." James Dean called it the little bastard. It was a Porsche 550 Spider, okay? Obi-Wan. It's not Juan. Or maybe I was watching the Spanish version of Star Wars. Obi-Wan. Cerviche. Obi-Wan Cerviche. It was a... trying to think of a Spanish sword. The lightsaber. Either way. Okay, so Obi-Wan told him not to drive it. But James Dean was too goddamn cool for the Jedi. He's like, "Fuck you. This is a pussy magnet. Just got that installed the other day." Like a week later, totals his car. James Dean is dead. Now, did Obi-Wan put the curse on him? No, the car itself was cursed. I don't know how this part works, but look, check this out. After the car wreck, 2 other people got pieces of his Porsche. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you get pieces of a car that were the scene of an accident. Like, oh, the James Dean just, he just fucking crashed and burned. He's dead. Do you want some of his car? It's on the side of the road. You get this engine block for $50. It's got a little bit of his face on it. You can just rub that off. You're good to go. So 2 drivers got pieces of James Dean's car. They put these pieces in their car. They're driving around. Guess what? Those 2 guys both got in accidents as well. I don't know if they died. I don't know if there was enough power in the car's pieces to kill them, but they wrecked. There was they flipped, they tumbled. I think one died, the other one didn't. And now, finally, for this one last part of this cursed car, it disappeared. Gone. It's gone. It's gone. Car's no longer there. Just think about that. Your used car. When your dealer, when your auto mechanic was like, "Oh, I gotta switch the brake fluid," it might be from a cursed car. You're fucked after that. 917-719-5923. 917-719-5923.
A curse on you, Nick the Rat. A curse on you and both your houses. Yeah. You slept with my mother, and now I put a curse on you.
That's not true. Stop. No, not true. 917-719-5923.
No! What?
What?
Why? What happened? Please tell me, Nick, that
What?
you did not ditch this line.
No, what?
Nick the Rat!
That's me.
It says that you're not available in the greeting. What the fuck is up with that?
Well, I'm not.
Anyway. Well, okay, I hope you're getting this, Nick. So, I hope you're thinking on the 13th. Were you thinking? Tell me about the 1-year anniversary of Art Bell's death, man.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker. Art Bell, baby. Oh.
Miss him.
What a sad loss, man. What a tragic loss. Seriously.
He had another 20 years in
I
him.
was just thinking, with everything he learned, man, everything he knew, all the fringe information and, you know, cover-ups and everything with pharmaceuticals, that's the fucking thing that took him out anyway.
Yeah.
Can you believe that shit? I mean,
I know. I think
so
aliens.
sad. He was so intelligent, but his back pain and other shit, you know, I guess he just couldn't find anything to help him. I don't know, man. I don't know everything that's involved with his opioid overdose, but I should learn. I'm just too sad about it. Like, I don't, fuck it, man. Anyway, I was just thinking that, you know, we're smarter. Maybe I hope that we will, you know, continue our love of Mary Jane and use all kinds of cannabidiol to cure every ailment. And you are one of the people I think about. And I hope that you can appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Not that we'd be smarter than Art Bell, but I think we will work hard to avoid falling into the pharmaceutical fucking trap, like lethal trap, and the stupidity of it all. Anyway, smoke on, man. Toke on, man.
Fuck yeah. 420's coming up.
Anyway, rest in peace, Art Bell. Bye, Nick.
I better cut that off before I get a copyright strike there. Well, I'll probably already have one on YouTube. Yeah, it was weird when I was learning about Art Bell's opioid addiction thing, because he always talked about, well, he wasn't really addicted to it. Maybe he was. He probably was. But he probably had pain, a lot of pain. He fell off a fucking pole onto his back. But he was always like so anti-drugs, and there he was taking drugs. But you know, you gotta. He should have just did a show lying down or something. He probably had. I don't know. He was smart. He said a couple of things that were a little. The more you listen to his show, because I still listen to his show almost every day. And you learn stuff about people when you hear them talk. He had different. His opinion changed through the years. He said some messed up stuff about Monica Lewinsky. I was listening to an episode. He was saying some stuff that I was like, I don't know. Because you know you really shouldn't sleep with people you work with that you're the boss of. It's not really very cool. But either way, whatever. Rest in peace, Art Bell. Love you. Thanks for the phone call. I don't know where we are in the show right now. That beer is kicking in. We already have this 1, 2, 3. Do a couple counting over here. Maybe we should play an advertisement really quick. I think we should play an advertisement. We'll be right back, everybody, with some more stuff. It'll be good for the chicken. You know what? Before I go to the commercial, you ever see the YouTube video of the little girl looking at pigeons and she said, like, look at all those chickens. I love that.
Would you like to do yoga? It's the hot new fad. Everybody's doing it. Well, why don't you impress your yoga buddies and do it in style with a dark sewer yoga mat? Yes, you heard me. A dark sewer yoga mat. You could do yoga with the best of them using compressed newspapers from the darkest of sewers. Sewer scientists have found the proper thickness of mat perfect for your ass. Bend over and show the world how you could do it. Be one with the sewer today. Get yourself a dark sewer yoga mat. It's great. It's a great yoga mat. You could be getting one for $69.99. Please do some downward rats. On the streets, wherever you are, grab your mat, put it on the floor. It's made of newspaper, 100% biodegradable, partially edible. You could have one today. $69.99. Give us a call, 917-719-5923. You know you want to. You know you need this yoga mat. If you don't, I'm going to come to your house and I might break your legs of everybody around inside your house. Thank you. Bye.
All right, they weren't pigeons, but they definitely weren't chickens. Zindu.
This is Zindu, the biggest, baddest motherfucker on planet Earth. So move over, Jeff Bezos, and get out of the way, Elon Musk's. Because look, you guys think you're evil with your fucking fingers up your assholes and your dollar bills in the air. But look, okay, you're trying to send up all these satellites into outer space. Because that's what evil fuckers do, right? They put the satellite into space and they do the spying. Okay, well, they're getting closer and closer to doing this. Let me just go over some facts over here. So Jeff Bezos has the Blue Origin rocket, and Elon Musk has the SpaceX rocket. Now, SpaceX Starlink has already received FCC approval for a planned constellation of more than 7,000 satellites. The company launched 2 Starlink satellites to prove concept. Sure, they probably just talk to each other. So Amazon wants to put up 3,236 satellites in orbit. They want to get broadband internet to everybody around the planet. So basically, they could just spy on you and help you connect to the internet to buy shit, or maybe Skynet. I don't know. And then Amazon and this and that. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Basically, the problem is yeah. Problem is space junk, okay? Space junk, which I don't really get, because if they're putting these satellites up there in asynchronous orbit, they're not going to bump into anything else because they're going to stay at one point. Well, I guess if they're in asynchronous and another one's not, then it could bump into something. Yeah, there was like this whole thing, no space wars, and you can't claim the moon to be yours. So what about above the planet? Like, because you need, if you're going to have a network of satellites, it's gonna have to go over other countries. It's gonna have to go over the ocean, internet. It's kind of like the international seas where you can gamble, rape, and murder, and it's all kosher because there's no law in the water. There's no law in space. So we either need to get this under control or something. But I have a solution. How about they put thermite, like a big old pack of thermite, into each of these satellites, so they can just press a button and pretty much incinerate them in case there's any issues. You know. Instead of having all these issues in outer space with junk and garbage, when the satellite's out of commission, set that fucker ablaze. It'll be really cool. Oh, man. I don't know, but all these two fuckers are trying to get into, like, world domination when they don't know that Zindu over here from Planet Oktar already owns all of you guys. I came here from a whole nother star system, even though my spaceship broke, but one day when I get it back up and working, I'll give you guys some satellite technology. I'll have the whole planet, even the remotest parts of Africa, watching porno that I started with Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. This is Zindu.
What the
I'm
hell?
gonna go lube up with mayo. I'm out of here. Bye.
If I come across a porno with Bezos, Musk, and Zindu, that sounds like a weird lawyer's firm. Bezos, Musk, and Zindu. I'm going to poke my eyes out if I come across that. We are talking about curses tonight. That's what we're talking about? Whoa. It looks like we got some gas blasts. Yeah, we did. Let's read a gas blast right here. Does the Google read your voicemails too? Yes, it does. I actually have to shut Google reading off my OK Google thing. Like, it's really creepy. You can go to activity.google.com and it shows you everything you did. Like, oh, you opened this app at this time. You did a search for this on this app that time. Here is your recording of you saying, okay, Google, is this... Oh my God. Hello?
I hope everything's okay.
Okay, Google. How big should a rat penis be?
Here is some information for how big is a rat penis.
Oh my
According to Science Daily, everything's relative, of course, explains Dr. Ram. So although big for its body size, the penis bone in our megalotus is still only 7 to 8 millimeters long.
Oh my God. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. How do you remove a curse? Just give me a whole bunch of YouTube videos. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Oh boy. They're always listening. They're always listening. I could feel it down my back like a cold breath. Cryogen. Let it go. Okay, Google. What's the temperature?
In Brooklyn, it's currently 51.
Not bad.
Yeah, motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You're trampling my HS signal down in Mexico. I can't get my slave labor cold spray. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit come up.
Unmute that fucking app.
It's true. It's true.
Phone line's open 917-719-5923. I forgot to open it before. I think it's open now. If you want to call in and talk about curses. We're talking about curses tonight.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message. Blah, blah, blah. That's what it says. After the tone. Why is the Google subscriber not available, Nick?
So I'm not available. Whoa. Hello?
Hello. I hear the show's talking about curses.
Yeah, we're talking about curses tonight. This is Nick the Rat Radio. Can you turn your radio down?
I don't have a radio on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry. It must just be me. It must be me.
It's your radio.
It's my radio? Wait, hold on. Let me turn it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was my radio. I was getting a little feedback. Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh yeah, curses. What do you have to say? What's going on?
I have a curse. I can't eat gluten. It gives me gas.
So wait, are you saying somebody cursed you into being gluten free?
Yes, everything I have to eat is gluten free.
Wait, who did this to you?
Yes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think it was the pharmacy technician.
Wait, do you
I was
think
picking up my inhaler. He wouldn't take my insurance, so I got angry.
And
then,
do you think they cursed you through that inhaler, or did they curse you in other ways? Caller?
I don't know. I'm here.
Caller, what happens if you eat gluten?
I get gas. It hurts. Hell.
To some people, if you live in colder climates, sometimes having gas is good. It could warm the house up.
No, it hurts, and it's cold. It's cold.
That's all right. That caller was obviously pranking me. I hang up on them. That's messed up. That voicemail though, I could probably make that into a. Let me try to make that into a voicemail thing. If I put that there. Yeah, if you ever call me and you get this as the voicemail message, this is the new voicemail message. Let me just play this really quick. I like this.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message. Blah, blah, blah. After the tone.
Game over.
There you go. That's my new voicemail message. Thank you for that. I was actually able to replace it this time. 917-719-5923.
Hey, yo, this is Barry Broccoli doing a fucking show about curses, huh? I know some fucking curses. I know fuck you. I know shithead. I know cunt. I know fucking dick face, cockhead. What the fuck else you want to fucking know? You want to know some more fucking curses? How about twat? How about fucking shit, fuck, cunt, fuck, shit, fuck, cunt, huh?
How
about that?
We're on the radio over here,
I have
sir.
more
I
fucking
can't have
curses,
this.
but I don't know because I'm not fucking smart. All right, so fuck yourself, suck dick, suck cock, pussy face, cunt man, fuck you, shit.
I should have. Well, probably just got me banned from stuff, but you know, this is the one thing that I love about this job that I have here. We're doing a podcast on the internet. Now I could get banned from YouTube or Twitch or Vimeo, or actually, I don't know if you get banned from Vimeo. But if you have your own stream, if you pay for your own stream, you can say whatever you want, like that last caller just did. And if you call me Yan, I'll smack you in the mouth a couple times. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that. The only person that could have a foul mouth on my show is Zindu.
Weird, but you know what? But if he said this week's worthless news that why the fuck am I even reporting on is comes from petapixel.com. I haven't even fucking heard of this website. This is a weird article that goes left and right. This is the only reason why I'm going to report on it. The title is Woman Slammed for Posting Photo of Her quote-unquote fine doctor without consent. I don't really know if that's true because oh jeez, this beer's goddamn good. That's all I'm gonna say. She took a picture of her doctor filling out this thing and wrote, "My God, my dermatologist, fine as shit. A, they should be more mad at her because she can't fucking write a sentence that's proper. My God, my dermatologist, fine as shit. Okay, well that's kind of gross. That's actually fine as shit. What shit is fine? What is this? I don't get it. Either way, she wrote this, got a lot of attention, picked up a lot of steam. She got like millions of likes saying, "My God, your tweet is dope ass as fuck. Shit, fuck." Okay, so yeah, sure. There was like 1 million people that commented on it. There was one person that stuck up for this poor ass doctor. And what did he say over here? What did this one person say? The man, this is from, okay, let's just get out, let's blow up these people's Twitter's accounts. We got Purple Goddess on Twitter, at Purple Goddess. Was she Barney the dinosaur or some shit? And, okay, we got a reply from at Colamide. Said this man was only doing his job and had his photo taken without his consent, only be sexualized by the owner of the account along with other women in the replies. The toxic trait y'all openly display is beyond bigotry and purely distasteful and disturbing to say the least. Yeah. Okay. Well, the doctor, he comes back to the doctor and he basically says, you know what? Actually, the doctor, he seems like a fucking retard anyway. I can't even understand this reply. I'm just going to read what the doctor said. My first reaction was just pure anxiety. I am a very low-key individual. He's sexy as fuck, though. So when I first heard that I was trending on Twitter, I was kind of freaking out. Because, whatever. I started getting texts from friends from all over the country, some of who I haven't spoken to in years, telling me that I'm on the top post of Twitter. Once the anxiety settled, though, and I realized that most people were receiving my picture favorably, I started to find the whole situation pretty funny. Okay, what if she said, my doctor smells like shit, or my doctor is shit, or something like, what if she said you were ugly? See, didn't some lady take a picture of some other lady at a gym and get arrested for it because she was like, I gotta look at this bitch, now you do too? Well, okay, that was in a private place. So I guess she just lucked out because she took the picture in the doctor's office. So, I guess the doctor could have sued her. Like, hey, this is not the public, this is my office. But the fact that he is fine as fuck and people want to put mayo all over this fucker and swallow him up, that added to it. And he's probably not married either. Let me just check his finger over here. Otherwise his wife would have fucking murdered him. Let's see here. No wedding ring. This guy's single, so he's just trying to get his dick wet. Whoa. He doesn't give a fuck. He's living it up. But there's more to this. There's more. Okay, so yeah, there was, this is the Me Too movement. Okay, by definition, many of the comments in my picture would be considered a form of sexual harassment, and I can totally understand how people consider this to be a double standard in the light of the Me Too movement. And that if those same comments were made about a woman, there would be an uproar. Yeah, because women are fucking pigs. This is the whole weird thing. See, they're sick of being put... the women have so much power they don't even understand. Actually, they do understand, but they want more power, I think. They're all like, oh, widow me needs protection from big old bad men. But the thing is that these women, they basically milk these men for power. They're more powerful than men. Like, a woman could snap her fingers and have a room full of men do anything for her. A man snaps his fingers and nobody's gonna do shit, you know? Okay, so yeah, men are intimidating and gross, and they could do harm. They could beat you up. They could meet you in a dark alley and rape and kill you. But they can do that to another guy too. It's not like women are the only people that have to deal with these insufferable men. Fucking bastards. Hate guys. They're gross. They're pigs. Maybe I am part of that Me Too movement. But yeah, if you say a woman looks fine as hell, you know, I've never been told I was fine as hell. Well, maybe I have. Walking down the street, everybody's looking at me. Okay, you know what? I don't even know where I'm going with this shit. Basically, humans, you're being confused by sexual harassment. If there's a bunch of jerks out there whistling your name, that's fine. If they start following you and getting creepy, then you maybe should just go into a store and call the cops right away. But that goes for men or women. It goes for everybody. It's not just women. You know, there's guys. Okay, true story. One time I was on the street and some guy grabbed my hand and like started to pet it. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I didn't punch him or scream or cry on the internet. I just pulled away and walked the fuck away. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. That was a little weird, but you know what? But if he said, hey man, you're fine as fuck, and I would be like, you know what? That's cool, but just don't touch me, okay? Bye. Zindu. Out.
The thoughts and words of Zindu are not of that of the, well, we pay him. But they still don't represent Earthlings. We're talking about curses tonight. Oh, jeez. You got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
East of the Rockies.
Oh, east of the Rockies.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Caller.
We talking about curses?
We're talking about curses tonight, caller.
Okay, hang on. I got a new phone. Everything's weird. Like, you're super loud in my ear.
Well, that's because I'm yelling into the phone.
Yeah, hang on. You were yelling into my phone.
Okay, I'll stop yelling. This is my normal level right here.
A lot better. So, curses, yeah. What do you want to know? You want to know the first curse I ever encountered?
I want to know about. Have you ever experienced a curse?
I think so. I think I bought a car that was cursed.
A cursed car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so did James Dean.
No, it is the first car I ever bought, right? 89 maroon Grand Am. Pontiac Grand Am, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I had this thing for like 2 months. And I found myself driving down the road one day in the rain. And the brakes just didn't work, man. I had a choice. I could either like plow right into this big ass Lincoln right in front of me. It was a 2-lane road, you know. Or I could swerve to the right or the left. If I swerved to the left, I'd be going with incoming traffic. So not a good plan. If I swerved to the right,
you should have jumped out of it. You should have just dove out of the car.
No, dude. No, this really happened. You can't just jump out of a runaway vehicle into traffic. If I had done that, I would have been jumping to the left, which would have been into traffic.
Pull over to get into the left lane.
That's why I didn't turn left.
Get into the left lane, and then jump out.
No. It's a 2-lane road. Okay, I'm going one way. I'm going north. The other lane is going south. Right.
Oh, I see.
All right. So
pull
my
a Yui. Pull a
fail
Yui
in the rain. No, there's no
that wouldn't
time
work
for
either.
that, dude.
That
Here's what I got. My options. There's just no time. First of all, my brakes just stopped working in the rain. So
That's scary as
There's
shit.
no time to pull a Yui. So here's my options. I go head on into traffic, you know, kill God knows how many people, or just slam in the back of this giant Lincoln in front of me, or I turn right but there's like a side street coming like into the road right there. There's cars all backed up. So I side swipe of one of those fuckers. So I just ran into the back of the Lincoln. It was terrible, man. That car was cursed. I had it for about 2 months. First car I ever owned.
Wait. So what happened though? You didn't really explain. Did you hit a cow or something? Did you hit a haystack?
No, I ran into the back of this old woman's car. It was crazy because I just come from Walgreens and I stole a bunch of these vitamins that are supposed to clean out your system. I'm drawing a blank right now.
The Flintstone vitamins. I know. I'm a Flintstone kid. They keep you strong and purple.
So I ran into. I know. I'm a little disjointed right now. So I ran into okay. I'll paint the picture. I'll try to make this a better phone call.
Wait, no, it's fine. Let me just ask you one more thing.
Down this road.
You rammed an old lady from the back?
Mm-hmm.
Did she like it?
In the rain. Nope, in the rain.
So she was all wet. You rammed a wet old lady from behind.
She jumped out of her car and came running up to me and asked if I was okay. At the same time, I was opening my car door to talk to her, and all these pills I just stole from Walgreens, just stole right out of it because I had them in an envelope, right? That's how I stole pills back in the day. I had an envelope on pocket. I'd open the bottle, I'd just dump all the pills into the envelope, and then I'm walking out and nobody knows anything. So now I'm driving down the road. It's raining, and my brakes give out. Smash into this fucking car. Got no other option. She's coming running at me, dude. I opened the fucking car door. I had stuck the little envelope full of the pills. They weren't even fucking. They should detox. These pills were nitrogen pills.
Wait, hold on 1 second, caller. So you're wet. This old lady's wet. There's pills all over, and you're ramming her from behind.
No. I didn't get wet till nobody got wet till after the car crash occurred. She jumps out of her car before I do. If she's running at me, I open my door, and all these pills that I had in the little door jam, they come spilling out and bouncing all over the pavement. It must have looked like a fucking crazy scene to anybody else driving by. You know what I'm saying?
That's horrible.
Luckily, the rain dissolved all the pills by the time the police.
But they were Walgreens nitrogen pills or some shit. They were legal? They were street legal?
Niacin. It was niacin. I recall now. Niacin. If you want to pass a drug test, you can take a lot of niacin. But I recommend chilling out in the pool while you do it because your body gets really, really hot. You sweat all these and shit. That's where I was going. I was on my way to my buddy's house to hang out in this pool.
You were going to go to your friend's house to detox in his pool.
Mm-hmm. Well, niacin, which I just stole from Walgreens. But the rain and the brakes on that cursed car decided that wasn't going to happen.
I think, you know what? That's a cursed phone call right there. Thank God his name was East of the Rockies because the cops would be knocking on his door right now. That was the best call ever. 91 something something 9 something. Where am I? We already did that. Yeah, get out of here. Did we do that? We already did that, right? See, the thing is, when I don't know if I played this already. That's
weird, but you know what? But if he said, "Hey, man, you're fine as fuck," and I would be like, you know what? That's cool, but just don't touch me, okay? Bye.
Yeah, we listened to that already. Let's get that out of there. We're gonna go to a song. A little musical break. We'll be right back. S Strong, Kill Emil, Gloomy Sunday, S Strong remix. I don't know what I just said right there, but let's get dirty.
shadows I spent alone. My heart and I have decided to end it.
Oh, hello, Rat. Hello. I've been listening to you guys for, you and Kyle's Corpse for a while now, and it's obvious that you guys are a cursed product.
Well, Kyle's dead. It's been so cursed he's dead.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty cursed. But I think I might have a solution for you.
Really?
Well, I was reminded of an ancient Rhodesian chant that I don't know. I think it might help your show.
Give it.
Do you want to hear it?
I want it right now.
Ooh.
Give it to
me.
I
will give it to you.
Give it to me. Dirty.
All right, here we are. Oh, Nick, it's so big. Oh, Nick, it's so big. Oh, Nick, it's so big. And so on and such.
I think you're right
I
about
think
that.
we may be uncursed.
I think it is so big.
No, it'll now be a very clean show. No more saying fuck or cunt or
This is true.
cocksucker.
This is true. No more
that sort of thing.
cocksucking, curse words, and all that because we
No.
have a bullshit-free show. But
no asshole lubed with mayonnaise, that sort of thing.
you're gonna need to email nick@nicktherat.com where you can get this this artwork that I'm gonna do tomorrow.
I'm going to slip that down in the sewer, nice and slow to you.
I'll make sure I'll put extra mayonnaise on your picture. You could.
That's how I like it.
You can
baby.
You can impregnate yourself with it.
Ooh, I have little mayo babies.
Oh yeah, a little mayonnaise baby. Have you ever been cursed? Do you think you ever been cursed by anybody?
I don't know, not particularly. People have sworn at me and used bad words.
Well, yeah. If somebody okay, look at it. If somebody says like "fuck you," is that a curse? That's a curse, though, isn't it?
Well, fuck me, and I kind of, I don't know.
That's a good
Maybe.
curse, though, isn't it? Like you get fucked.
Like no fucks for you. Now that's a curse.
Exactly. See, that'd be like no fuck you would be like, oh, take that back, please.
Your asshole clenches up, or your front hole clenches up and dries out, or your wang de-wangs, or however it happens.
Decocked. You're
decocked.
You know. I guess if you call, it depends on who you're calling a cocksucker.
Well, yeah. I don't know the ratios, but I'm sure a good number of people enjoy the cocksucking.
It's like a 50-50, maybe.
Maybe.
At
Who knows?
least, at most.
I'm not a Vegas odds maker.
Yeah, I'm not either. I try not to gamble. It's gambling's no good.
I do enjoy gambling, but have you ever seen those? It's a mechanical horse race in a casino.
Oh, where you have to like
horses
pee
are running
into
around?
a hole and it makes your horse run faster?
Oh yeah. No, you got to piss like a racehorse.
Oh, wait. They actually have the horse racing thing in casinos?
Yeah, it's like a big dome. Oh God, I wish I knew what it was. I will post it in hashtag sewer chat when I get off the phone here.
How do you make
it is a fun time.
How do you make the horse run? I doubt it's
It runs automatically. It supposedly is kind of randomized or whatever, or has a program.
So you
It's
don't
a lot
even
of
get to
fun and a
influence
waste of
the
money.
horse, because like at Six Flags, it's usually like a water gun. You'd squirt it into a hole, and the horse would run faster if you got the stream.
It has odds. It's like all about the numbers. It's kind of like playing box scores in baseball, if I knew what that meant.
This sounds so rigged.
Oh, it totally is, but it's a lot of fun seeing those little mechanical horses running around. I'll post something in hashtag sewer chat.
Oh, actually, you said it in like a dome, so it's like a 3-dimensional.
Yep.
Wow.
And they run around, and they all have like cool names like Dragonheart and like Lucky Lulu. It's a lot of fun.
Don't bet on Cursed Chris. No betting on that one.
Oh, Cursed Chris. Oh,
He's cursed.
I always bet on Chris the cat.
Fuck that guy. All right, caller. Would you like to say anything to hashtag sewer chat before I hang up on you?
I love you guys.
It's too much already there. Send me your address. I'll send you a prize.
There'll be candles and prayers that I've said I know. Let them not weep. Let them know that I'm glad to go.
That was Kill Emmy Gloomy Sunday S Strong remix by S Strong. It's one in the sewer. It's an hour past midnight. We still have some more show to go. You might not have asked for it, but you're gonna get it. We're talking about curses tonight on Nick the Rat Radio, which is always it's always good to mention the topic. Now, I thought I'd bring up a new thing we could try. A new show thing we could try. The top 10 curses of 2019. Insert jingle there. We don't have a jingle. Wait, actually, maybe we do have a jingle. Let me, we'll try this one right here. Okay, well, here we go. Top 10 curses of 2019. Let's see what our writers of the Dark Sword Network said. Number 10, being a cartoon villain on a serialized kids show. I guess there's no more kids cartoons anymore. Maybe 1990? Top 10 curse 1990? Because you know how the villain always loses, like every episode, continually. But he always comes back. I'm going to take over the world, and I got killed. Okay. That was a bad one. Number 9. Let's see if this gets any better. Number 9.5 is doing this list. Number 9, getting a free plane ticket only to find out it's on a Boeing 737 MAX. That's kind of fucked up. Number 8, top 10 curses of 2019. Number 8, getting a free plane ticket only to find out it's on a Boeing 737 MAX. Oh, yeah, wait. And your destination was to visit the Notre Dame. All right, that was way too soon. Who wrote this garbage? All right, number 7. Your only access to the internet is through social media. Ew. That is pretty cursed. Number 6. Every photo you post to social media accidentally turns out to be a naked photo. Ooh. Well, it depends on your profession. I guess there's some people that do that already. But for the most of the population, you don't want that. This list is horrible. Top 10 curses of 2019. Number 5. Your only source of pornography is from the new Tumblr. Number 4. Your experimental CRISPR treatment was accidentally switched with experimental Rice Krispies formula. You're going to be sticking milk and carbs into your bloodstream, I guess. Number 3 of the top 10 curses of 2019, we have, instead of your specified destination, your Uber keeps dropping you off at your ex's house. That's a curse. Number 2. This one better be better than the other ones because the rest weren't so good. We need new Dark Sewer writers. Number 2, after avoiding sugar for years, you're told it could help cure your high blood pressure, but immediately after ingesting it, you get heart disease. Okay, this is a bad list. This is a bad list. Top 10 curses of 2019. Number 1, you get turned into a hardcore Democrat and get put into a red state. All right, that's, I guess 2019, that's pretty bad. Thank God that's over. Let's see, what else do we have tonight? We have other curses. Let's talk about more curses over here. We got this guy named Timur, Timurs, Timmers. He had a cursed tomb. Okay, Timmers, I learned about this guy. He was a piece of shit. He killed 17 million people. I don't know how I never heard about him. I didn't know there was 17 million people when he did this. What year did he do this? Timur? Can I look him up really quick? I don't know what year this guy existed. It was in like a... He was related to Genghis Khan, I think, and I think he was all pissed off at Timmers because he wanted to outdo Genghis Khan. Bunch of assholes rule the world, huh? Timmers Empire. Okay. Yeah, that's that jerk. 1336. That's when he was born. In Sharabiya's Uzbekistan. And he died in 1405. Kazakhstan. Wait, he's pretty old for 1336. He lived to be like 80 years old in the 1300s? Holy shit. This guy made pyramids with skulls. Like, he killed so many people. He put people's bodies into walls. He built cities and walls with dead people. Talk about ambition. He's a military leader. That's what they say he is right there. Military leader. That's, yeah. Okay. So why am I talking about some guy from that time period? Well, this guy said when he died, "When I arise from my grave, the world will tremble." Skull installation. Yeah, it's probably keeps your house nice and cold. So get this. When I arise from my grave, the world will tremble. 1941 comes along. This is what? 600 years later? 666 years later? No, I don't know exact time, but Stalin has his body exhumed from his tomb. Like a year before World War II. Like a year before. Maybe even less. The time, I'm not 100% sure on all the time, but Stalin gets this guy's body exhumed from the earth. War starts. War. And a shitload of people die. I think like another 17 million died. How many people died in World War II? I don't know. But a shitload. Pardon me. They rebury him. The war's over. Come on, that's a curse right there. This guy is cursed. He killed more people than I could count on my hands and my feet. Okay? That's a lot of people. I wonder how many kids he had. So that guy is definitely cursed. You know who's not cursed, though? Zindu!
Hello, Zindu here, and luckily I don't have to drive to work in New York City because starting in 2021, any vehicle entering Manhattan below the 60th Street, and I guess above the Brooklyn or something, will have to pay a toll. Oh, yeah. And no price has been set yet, but they're thinking it's going to be $14. How the hell are they going to get away with this shit? There's going to be a toll to drive into anywhere in the city? How about like on the West Side Parkway, or what is that shit called? The West Side Story or the FDR Drive? Say you're zooming from like Brooklyn and you have to go upstate. What are you going to go through fucking Staten Island and Jersey to get up there? Are you going to have to pay $14? What is this, craziness? They're locking people in. This is not going to work. This is definitely not going to work. People in Jersey are flipping out. They're like, hey, man, this is going to cause fucking too many people in Jersey. Hey, Jersey, you should just have congestion prices, too. And make yours even more money. If we do 14, do 20. Everybody will be going through Manhattan to get to where they got to go in Jersey. This shit is crazy. It's like, even for Verrazano Bridge, that's like $20 to take that shit. You know, it costs way too much goddamn money to drive through the city. I don't even get it. I don't get it. How do you even have a car and go to the city? It costs too much goddamn money for everything there already. Like, I leave the sewer and I go upstairs. I usually just eat trash and stuff. But it's fine. Nick the Rat pays me fine. I don't know what that last caller was talking about. Peanuts. Nick the Rat gives me cashews. Jesus Christ over here. Now, I've been told cashews cost more than peanuts, so I think I'm making out pretty good.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this shit's not gonna fly, man. And you know, maybe everybody will leave. Why is New York City so goddamn popular compared to the rest? Why don't people just move to Oklahoma or some shit? You know, like just go there. Or why don't they build more? See, I've been around. Sometimes I leave the city and I walk around other parts of New York and it's just like empty land. Why aren't there buildings there? Just put more buildings around and fucking pack it with people. You'll be fine. They'll spread them out, you know. I don't know. The internet is changing the hubs of the world. Why is it taking so long to actually change the hubs of the world? Yeah. Like, you don't need a port. Amazon just fucking... Well, I guess you still need the port for the Amazon products to come through. Never mind. New York, you're fucked. Jersey, you're fucked by proxy. This is Indu, and I'm going to be getting Nick the Rat to move his location to probably, like, I don't know, New Hampshire or some shit. So we don't have to pay $15. So I don't have to drive my fucking Ferrari around the city. Because the chicks love my Ferrari. 2021 people, end of the world's Indu!
Rat. Hello.
Whoa, what's up? Voice message here. Hold on. Hey. Voicemail 917-719-5923.
Rat. Hello. Nick the Rat. Interesting message, by the way. So, my brain's on vacation. I had this really lovely spiel I wanted to say, but it all boils down to this. Curses. A lot of the basis for curses involves blood. We all like to donate blood, have blood drawn for medical tests, all that fun crap. As such, does the blood that we give or have taken from us form the basis for the curses that affect us? Well, I don't know. No, it's just a random thought. Huh. Also, so if I'm standing here, if somebody pisses me off and I want to curse at them, instead of cursing them, I just look at them and say, die in a fire. But they stand there. They don't die in the fire right in front of me. What the hell? That's not a good curse. I mean, give me something better here. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Catch you later. Take care. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that fun jazz. Bye-bye.
That was the best bye-bye I've ever heard. All right, I do have a response for you. The thing is, curses are probably real because a little thing called love. No, I mean a little thing called placebo effect. See, now if... I heard it, I forget who said this. Somebody told this to me. I forget exactly how it goes, but like if somebody stubs their toe, tell them that happened to them because of them being a jerk. Like if you could combine words and pain together, or pain and words together, like S&M. Placebo effect. You tell somebody something bad's gonna happen to them. They're gonna be looking for it. And if something bad does happen, it was because of you. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good to have people to have an export, a release towards you. I feel like Fraser Crane right now. Also, you can fuck people up. Like if somebody's about to take a test and you're gonna fuck up, you suck, you're horrible at this. They might fuck up. You could put a bad thought in people's heads. It's very easy to do. Curses are 100% real. It's called jinxing it. Like I've definitely told people, you jinxed it. You ruined it. It's jinxed. Now it's ruined. And that happens. It's real. It's not even like a joke. I'm actually being 100% true. That curses are real. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you think too. See, there's the weird thing here. It kind of relates to what I said last week, and which I probably said other times as well. See, stupid people are kind of lucky. Because, what's it called? The people that don't see it don't care. But the smart people do care and stuff, and it sucks for them. But if you're smart and you're able to be cursed, then maybe you're kind of stupid. It's kind of like a yin-yang effect. Smart people get affected by stupid stuff, and stupid people don't get affected by stupid stuff. They get affected by smart stuff. It's a give and take. I don't know. I almost broke my phone. I think it's like a yin-yang of the world. It's curses are the great balancer of life. But yeah, the placebo effect is curses, isn't it? It's one goes with the other. You know what? Maybe we should. Do we have any other gas blast? Let me check the gas blast line here. Maybe we got more. We got another gas blast here. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Yeah, I was a little late with that. Sorry about there. Gas blast. I don't even know how to say this name. FH Guitari Classic Guitar El Ultimo Tremolo by Augustine Barrios. Live. Let's relax and listen to some good old guitar. Well, that was nice. I like that one a lot. I like guitar solos. You know, I play some either pumped up techno music or synthwave. A lot of synthwave. Been huge into the synthwave. And then I like the guitar solo type thing with the big bang bang booms. You know, we could talk more about curses because that's the whole show tonight. But we have another story coming up, which is going to suck now because that first story by Illuminati was amazing. And that's a great fucking story. This story... All right, basically, let me just lower all of your expectations of this story to that. I heard the one we're about to hear before. I heard this one. It's a Bigfoot assault. So I've been listening to all of them before I play them. Because Mystery Man is a little bit weird, and I got to figure out how much I have to pay him. I pay him after he sends them. I don't pay him after I play him. Yeah, Bigfoot assault. It's not as good as the other story.
Welcome back to another episode of Bigfoot Assault on the Dark Sewer Network. I am your host, Mystery Man. This episode brings us into the heart of New York City on Roosevelt Island. There was written once by a scientist on Roosevelt Island in a laboratory, a journal, coming from 1950, proving Bigfoot is real and exposing some of the powers, nay, the supernatural powers of Bigfoot and why he is so dangerous and scary and horrifying. Yes, Bigfoot is not your friendly neighborhood Bigfoot. In the journal, starting in 1951, let us begin. January 23rd, 1951. There, we found his remains under the island of Roosevelt. We brought the bones into the laboratory at the southern tip of the island. We had them preserved and wrapped up in plastic. We were going to do extensive studies on them. January 31st. The bones. It's very odd. They were wrapped in plastic last night. But today, the plastic ripped. Who was in my laboratory? February 15th. This is odd. As we were doing x-rays on the bone fragments, we've noticed that there is a little bit of hair growing on them. I cannot explain this. There should be no hair here. How? How is this occurring? March 3rd, 1951. I cannot explain this. I might win the first Nobel Prize. But these hairy bones, they're touching. Oh my God, all the bones, all the hair, coming together. Not just one bone, not just two, but many. All of them, perhaps. Actually, yes. All of the bones, so hairy, coming together. Oh my God. I'll have to report this after I figure it all out. April 3rd, 1951. I cannot explain this. We just had some bone fragments that were coming together. But now the whole skeleton is there. I can't explain it at all. It makes no sense. The skull, the ribs. This looks like a humanoid, but 8 feet tall. I have no idea what is going on. I'm actually pretty scared. I had the security lock up the room and have guards outside 24/7 to make sure nobody comes in or comes out. May the 3rd. This is insane. I've never seen anything quite like after I've seen that I couldn't believe it before anything I've seen before that I had never seen before, but I've seen it. Now I cannot believe what I'm seeing now. The bones, They came together first, and they sprouted new bones, such as ribs and skull, into a complete humanoid form. But now, this is weird. Not only have the bones been hairy, they're getting moist. Moist, wet, hairy bones that came together. I have to take more samples. I have to do more experimentation. This makes no sense. June the 5th. Gee golly willigers. An entire person is sitting here in front of me. It is not just bone, it is not just wet bone, it's not just hairy bone. It's a complete figure, 8 foot tall. Looks mostly like a man, but sort of like an ape. It's not moving, which I am thankful for because the muscles on this sucker, oh boy, they could probably crush a watermelon between its thighs or hammer a walnut through the wall with the slightest of ease. And that was the last entry in the journal. But if we flip to the newspaper over here, to the Roosevelt Island Times, right there, July 1952. In a bizarre case, a whole laboratory was burned down. Blood was found on the walls, and the main scientist was nowhere to be found. Lost forever. Thank you for listening to another strange episode of Bigfoot Assault. We're trying to bring you weekly encounters with the deadly beast and expose him for what he truly is. A cold-hearted, maniac murderer. Thank you. I am Mystery Man. Have a nice weekend.
I think you just exposed yourself getting dates wrong or something. Anyway, that was so Bigfoot could regenerate, huh? It was great. Have a nice weekend. I love you guys. 917-719-5923. What do we got here?
Yeah, this is fucking Barry Broccoli.
Oh,
and I
God.
made a list. I'm fucking checking it twice. Here's alphabetical order for you, you fucking piece of shit. Here you go. Bunch of curses for you shithole audience over here. We got anal, anus, arse, ace, bull sack, bolt, bastard, bitch, biatch, bloody, blowjob, bollock, bullock, boner, boob, bugger, bum, butt plug, clitoris, cock, coon, crap, cunt, damn, dick, dildo, dyke, fag, feck, fellatio, fletching, fuck, fudge packer, fudge, facker, flang, goddamn hell, homo jerk, jizz, knob and labia. Why did I write the same word twice sometimes? I'm a fucking jerk off over here. Labia, fucking, these aren't even words anymore. What the hell am I even saying over here? We got, penis, that's not a fucking curse word. What did I write here? Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here. Suck your dick, dirty whore, asshole.
Thank you for that. Not really. Okay. Do we have any other we do. We have more music. Let's play some more well, actually, do we have any more stories about curses? Hold on, let me just check my private notes over here. There was a cursed phone number. We could talk about that really quick. 0888888888888888888. Guy from Monatel. Oh man, I spelled this word wrong and I don't know what it was. I wrote Monatel, but I know it's not Monatel. A phone company had this phone number, and the owner got fucking butchered, and then that number got passed on to a mob boss. And the mob boss got fucking butchered too. And I think there was one more killing with the 08888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888888. And they were murdered too. And then finally, they were like, yo, this number's cursed, yo. We can't fuck with this shit. So they stopped it. They killed that number. You can't get that number no more. It's cursed. King Tut, 1922. People that evacuated it. Okay, sorry about that. Died. A lot of them dead. Asphyxiation, cancer, bloody anuses. What else do we have here? There's some other ones. I don't know. Let's put another let's put a little music on the fucking Barbie. Let's put a little music on the Barbie. We got Babek and Azip. I can't read. Babek and Azip. Apex 2019. All this music is free on some shit. Go to SoundCloud. Fuck me.
Unmute that fucking tab.
It's true.
In the morning to Nick the Rat.
Yeah, you're so fucking tough, kid.
Hey there, Mickey boy.
Yeah, you know, you're getting used a lot on the Nick the Rat show. It's true.
We're coming to the end of the show over here. Yeah, it's pretty close to the end here. Definitely. Running late, running long, running hard, running thick, running veiny, running jizzy. What? Hey everybody, we're talking about curses tonight on Nick the Rat Radio. You can check him out. You can check me out. Nick the Rat. Nick. I always find it weird. Sometimes I bump into people and they're like, oh, how do I find you? I'm like, just Google search Nick the Rat. Yeah, but we're like, what's your web address? How do I find what you do? Just fucking seriously throw Nick the Rat in Google. Or, okay, ask Jeeves or Bing Nick the Rat. You'll find it. Jesus, like, okay, let me go to Bing right now. Bing. Wait, first let me open up here an incognito tab. Bing. We're going to Bing. And now in Bing, in incognito, Nick the Rat. Oh, look at that, my website. It has everything. Radio, about, videos. I got videos there. I got the art generator. Yeah, that's the second hit, the art generator. Should be. Oh, there's a little squirrel with fucking Donald Trump hair. Oh, look at that. There's the YouTube. There's my Twitter. Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I was on Facebook. Yeah, that was I don't have control over that Facebook thing anymore. What is it? Best episodes of Nick the Rat on Owltail? Wait a second here. I just found something out. There is a Nick _the rat. They're gone though. What the fuck? Who is trying to be me? Join Nick the Rat in saying goodbye to Art Bell. Somebody made a wait. No, that was something else. What the fuck? Okay. Look, you might get cursed looking for me. Bing it, baby. And fuck shit. I think this show is not cursed. Whoa! I just had somebody call me a few times there. Sorry. What the hell? I am super confused right now. I'm super confused. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit more. We had a Nepalese family, and they offended a yogi, and the yogi was like, the 10th generation of your family is gonna die or some shit. And 10 generations later, the kid killed everybody. Okay, that sucked. But it's true. It's true. The curse of Tippecanoe. Have you ever heard of this? November 7th, 1811. Some Indians were killed by William Henry Harrison, who was a president, apparently, of USA. I don't remember. Was he really a president? Search with Google. There we go. He was the 9th president. Now, let me tell you, after he killed these fucking Indians, these Indians put a curse on these fucking presidents. And it basically fucking killed every president all the way up to Ronald Reagan. There was so many like weird deaths and assassination attempts and murders and all this on presidents. Ronald Reagan broke the trend though. He got shot, he lived. Something about that Hollywood blood, I guess. Well, thick with goop. 91771, we don't have any more. Zindu.
Crazy news, huh? Ahoy! That's funny. You'll find out later. But this is Zindu. Ahoy, ahoy. Welcome to the last chapter of the Nick the Rat news segments starring Zindu. Me, Zindu. We're talking about recalls right now. Recall. We were talking about Elon Musk earlier and his SpaceX Falcon rocket launcher booster shit, trying to send out things into outer space. But SpaceX, there was it lost a center booster in the sea. So we could just write that off as a tax write-off for the government right there. So that's one recall. There was a Georgia waterway that was recalled because it was an offensive name. Jeez, this oh boy. Runaway Negro Creek was renamed to Freedom Creek. Thank God. What the hell were you guys thinking? Jesus Christ. Apparently there's also Confederate Avenue. It's called United Avenue. But they still kept a sign up above it saying formerly Confederate Avenue. I don't know. What is the point of renaming something if you still have the old name there? You know, they had a strange way of doing things down there at a certain point of time, and it doesn't work very well today. So they recalled that. And finally, in the recalls, we got Chewy Chips Ahoy cookies, they had a unexpected, solidifying ingredient. And they're not talking about Viagra. There was, what was this, cornstarch. The cornstarch didn't get mixed in too hard or well enough, and it was too goddamn chewy. Actually, too damn hard. That's gross. And it could probably give you the shits or break your teeth. So you probably want to not buy Chewy Chips Ahoy for a while. Here's the quote. Vast majority of consumers have not reported adverse events with respect to the product, and the 4 code dates were called. The 4 code dates. I guess there's 4. Okay, so here's the dates. September 7th, 8th, 14th, and 15th with the package UPC of 440000322234. So if you got cookies with that number, Nick the Rat's trying to help you out. Don't eat it if you're getting stoned right now. If you're fucking high off your ass or drunk and you see your Chewy Chips Ahoy, check that number, see if the expiration date or best used by date 7/8/14/15. Those are the losing lottery numbers this week. So they said that blah, blah, blah. There was none of these reports have been confirmed at the time. Oh, yeah. However, okay, this is weird. Vast majority of consumers have not reported events, blah, blah, blah. However, a small number of consumers, this makes no sense, have reported gagging, choking, or dental injury. But none of these reports have been confirmed. So then why even state anything? Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're just telling you don't eat their cookies for now because you'll shit bricks. You're going to crap fucking rocks. And that's all the news we have for this week. It was really crazy news, huh? How about that? The news week was insane this week. Jesus. I don't know if I'm going to have a job next week. There's no news. What is this? Fucking Chewy Chips Ahoy's and rockets in outer space and shit. Anyway. This is Zindu wishing you a happy weekend. Hope you have a great time. Happy 420, everybody. And have a good night. Bye. Zindu out.
Well, thank you, Zindu. My name is Nick the Rat, and we are coming to a close. It's almost 3 hours in. I have one final curse for you. It's not the curse of Dick the Rat. No. But it is the curse of My Way. In the Philippines, the song My Way by Frank Sinatra has gotten several people murdered. Apparently, when people get drunk as fuck and they sing it in karaoke, you just want to fucking stab somebody. So in the Philippines, they actually removed the song from pretty much everywhere. You can't find the song in the Philippines. Also, the New York Times reported on it. And that's the paper of record. Record. I felt like Richard Nixon doing that. So yeah, the song My Way, when I hear it, when you did it my way, I guess it does make me feel like an insane fucking murdering maniac. I don't know. I could see you pulling out like a Eric Bateman, was that his name? Was it Eric Bateman? No, was it Mike Bateman? What the fuck was his name? From American Psycho. It was. Oh, I'm looking this up. It's something Bateman. American Psycho. It's Patrick Bateman. I even looked for it, and now I looked for it. I don't even see it in the first thing. Patrick Bateman, yeah. Fucking Patrick Bateman did it his way. And I don't even think he went to jail for it. But either way, you shouldn't kill people. The jury's still out about cursing people. But if you want to figure out if you've been cursed, send me money. I'll tell you how to get out of it. Tell me what happened. Send me money. I'll tell you how to get the curse off. It usually involves mayonnaise, though. But either way, let's listen to one final song. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week with more Nick the Rat Radio. I love you. You love me. Let's all be a family. With Dee, Saster, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Paul Anka, My Way, voice cover by Daniel. Fucking fuck you, Daniel. I love you, Daniel. Cocksucker.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I've planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Fuck that shit!
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
Fuck that shit!
I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fails, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way.
Fuck that shit!
For what's a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Fuck that shit!
The record shows I took the blows and did it my way.
Fuck that shit!
Don't kill animals! Rats have rights! Ride on veggies! Rats have rights!
Get the fuck out of here! I'll see you tomorrow.